What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am ready to jump back in with some more Hakusho. Boy, let me tell you, I see the comments, man. I see the comments. Stop complaining. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your subs and your dubs, man. Nobody cares. Oh, the dub is so much better. Oh my god, it's so much better. I don't care. I don't care. I laugh in your face. Anyways, guys, stop complaining about that stuff on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Just don't watch the video. Just don't watch the video. I know you're coming here. Once you hear that it's subbed, you know what I mean? Just click off. Just click off, man. Instead of leaving a comment saying, "Oh, the dub is so much better, bro." You know what I'm saying? People are even calling me a waste. I'm like, okay, I guess. I guess that's how you feel. Well, you're just gonna have to feel that way for the next 20 episodes if you're still watching my reactions. I really don't care, guys. I'm here to enjoy the series how I've been enjoying it, how I started to enjoy it, and it's not that big a deal. Stop it. It's not that big a deal. Oh, the voice actors, they do such a better job. Oh my god. No, bruh, I don't care. As long as this is how the story was told originally, guys. They didn't do it differently. They still telling the same story. They're still telling the same story. Dub version of anime only telling the same story with different voice actors. They have to still tell the same story. I don't understand. As long as I'm getting the gist of what the story is, I'm good. Also, another thing that I want to do before we jump into this reactions is to talk about something that I was wrong about during the last set of reactions that I did, which was me kind of criticizing Yusuke for not going all out when he starts fighting. And I did say during that video that I'm not sure if he is or not, because you can't really tell. You get what I'm saying? Because Yusuke starts his fights, every one of his fights, that's how he starts fighting. So it's never clear if he's at full power. And usually the trope in anime is that they don't really start at full power to stretch episodes, to stretch arcs, and stuff like that. And as I said before, that was my bad. You guys have let me know that he is fighting at full power the whole time. And okay, I could feel that. Puts a whole different context on things now as we move forward. Now, judging by what's happening with Sensui and everything that's going on, Koenma came in, and now he has the pacifier. Sensui takes the pacifier from Yusuke, and after Koenma uses it, he nullified it, and now we're in the position where it looks like Yusuke is dead. And I'm like, no, they wouldn't kill off Yusuke. That wouldn't make any sense. You get what I'm saying? But also, it could also be playing into Kuwabara. He already cut himself out of dude's, I don't remember his name. Is it Izuki? Itsuki, right? Itsuki. I think it's Itsuki, right? Itsuki's territory. So they're out. So now what are we going to do? Sensui is on another level. A lot of people say it's an asshole because it was never explained before. Now, there's a lot of things. All right, the thing about it is this. I'm gonna tell you guys why I wouldn't consider what Sensui ascended to an asshole. It's not an asshole because it's not like the guys just going around, because they were saying there was no mention of this. Yeah, the enemy is going to pull out moves You get what I'm trying to say? The enemy is going to pull out moves that you don't expect as a viewer, as a villain. They're not on screen all the damn time, like Yusuke. So you're gonna know all of Yusuke's moves. You get what I'm saying? Yes, and if it some things are gonna happen during the fight that you don't expect. That's the beauty of anime. I don't understand. I don't understand why people get upset at certain things that happen in anime so much, to the point where even even if it's explained, a lot of people will say, "Oh, they retcon it, they do all this stuff," and I'm like, dude, stuff is going to happen during a fight. People can become better during a fight. We've learned that as an anime trope throughout the whole time that we've been watching Dragon Ball. And if you don't have a problem with Dragon Ball, you can't have a problem with most anime, because that's what shonen is. And I've come to just accept it. That don't mean I agree with certain things. They are a lot of assholes in Naruto, a lot. You get what I'm saying? But it's not because of certain things that they've achieved. Like, a lot of people think it's an asshole of Naruto getting the sixth path power at the end of the war to go fight against Madara, and also Sasuke getting the Rinnegan. Those are not assholes to me, because they were explained. If I mean, there's a ton of people on YouTube that explain this in a way where you can understand that it's not an asshole. Okay, check out Swag Kage. Okay, check out Naruto Explained. Shout out to those guys, they're wonderful. Anyways, let's jump into these episodes. Let's go watch some Yu Yu Hakusho, man. I'm ready. Oh God. State that off. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me fix up my screen, man. Okay. All right, let's do this. Should have just played it out. Okay, why did he smile? As I said, I don't think he's dead. Well, maybe that's just me in denial. But everybody said his his spiritual energy disappeared. 飯。
彼は今死んだ。
友の意志を告げ。
第一の扉は開けられた。案内してもらおうか、この先へ。
どこへだって行ってやるぜ。
Okay, everybody transforming now. Oh!
この揚力、永久並みと見たね。
ヒエイ、クラマー！恨めしい。お前の思い、しっかり受け取ったぜ。すぐに後から行くかもしんねえけどよ。派手にやられてみせるぜ。胸張って会えるようにな。うわ邪王演殺かかれ。このまま魔界まで運んでやるぜ。
This man is just chilling.
心地よい。
This is quite comfortable. So they're just gonna jump in there with him.
大丈夫ですか？一体どうなるんです？とうとう魔界の穴は開いてしまった。
さっきまで群がっていた妖怪は比叡の一撃で消し飛んでしまっただろう。しかしすぐにまた無数の魔物たちが押し寄せてくる。だが本当に恐ろしいのはそんな連中じゃない。強大な力を持つ妖怪ほど利口で慎重だ。そいつらがこの穴は安心して通れると判断したとき、人間界は終わる。
でもまだ結界が。人間界と魔界の間に結界が張ってあるんでしょ。強力な容器を持つ妖怪ほどその結界が邪魔をして通れないって前に樹が言っていた。その結界さえあれば。
桑原が切るさ。
なぜ？
潜水と戦うためにだ。
勝ち目がなくても。
そういうやつだ。わしにはもう止められん。その力も資格もない。
ここは魔界なのか？
いや、空間。人間界と魔界の狭間だ。
クラマー！おめえいつから陽子に戻れるようになったんだ？
戻ったわけじゃないようだ。俺は元のままだ。多分俺の中の揚力の高まりによって姿が変化したんだ。
いたぞ。
っただろう。私の成功期は聖なる力。霊界の結界が封じることのできるのは魔の力だけさ。現に君が放った黒竜派とやらは結界にかき消された。
黒竜派でさえ服も焼けてない。暗記だけで全てを遮ったというのか。
だがそれは喜んでいいことだよ。この結界は永久以上の揚力にしか反応しないのだから。つまり君らは皮肉にも浦飯君の死によって元の力に目覚めた。ただ困ったことにその力のせいで結界を越えられなくなってしまったわけだ。
クラマ。
なるほど。
さあ桑原君、この結界を切ることができるのは君の次元刀だけだ。
それでてめえの野望は成し遂げられるってわけだ。
考える時間が欲しければ1日ぐらいやってもいいな。
ふざけんな
Okay.
ただじゃくたばらねえ。恨めしへの土産にてめえの腕一本ぐらいは持っていくぜ。
そうか、エンマでも止められんかったか。
はい、エンマ大王様。でもきっとユウスケたちがきっと何とかしてくれます。
無理だな。
Oh. Is he finally getting up?
仕方あるまい。
Why didn't want to show this guy's face? He's huge.
出動を要請しよう。
特防隊を
Special Defense Squad.
事態は一刻の猶予も許さん。
Okay. Finally see his face.
それにしても我々は大きな過ちを犯してしまったのかもしれん。
潜水のことですか？
いや、魔族だったとは。
魔族？
What? Of demon kinship? What? Who's related to demons?
非常事態発生。人間界の危機レベルが国家単位の破滅の危険ありと判断されました。直ちに霊界特別防衛隊出動してください。繰り返します。直ちに霊界特別防衛隊出動してください。
霊界特別防衛隊。妖怪たちの間ではハンターの俗称で呼ばれ恐れられている。主な任務は霊界が管理している魔界のパトロールと管理地区拡大のための妖怪駆除である。行くぞ。
Okay.
また人間界で成長した妖怪が A 級クラスの力を持ち人間に有害であると判断された場合、強制的にこれを抹殺することもある。
特別警戒のサイレンか。いつ聞いても嫌な音だ。だがのんきなオルゴールにするわけにもいかんしな。
初めてだよ、こんな緊迫した霊界は。一体どうなるの？
一体どうなるの？
ついに人間界へ道ができたな。
見ろよ、がっついた雑魚が山のように重なって穴に向かってるぜ。
ああ、やだね、過当なやつらはよ。
どうする？俺たちも人間界に繰り出すか。
いや、もう少し見守ろう。霊界の罠かもしれん。
それに
あの穴の中から4つのすごい力を感じる。
何だ？2つは陽気、1つが霊気、あと1つは何だ？わからねえ。とにかく4匹とも俺たちよりはるかに上の力を持ってやがる。
しばらくは近寄らん方が身のためだ。
So they're going to go to the demon realm to fight.
待ちやがれ。消えた。出口だ。
The demon realm got grass. Yo.
ここが魔界。
Slush.
素晴らしい。いつき、俺は魔界へ行く。
皆殺しだ。ガキも女も年寄りもこの世を墓で埋め尽くしてやる。皆殺しだ。皆殺しだ。
皆殺しだ。
皆殺しだ。
皆殺しだ。心のどこかから腐っていくのがわかるんだ。だがその腐食部分こそ本当の俺だと。
おい、空のど真ん中に出ちまったぞ。
ここは魔界のどこら辺だ？
見覚えがある。ここは愚者の森だ。運がいいぜ。この森あたりの妖怪どもはまだおとなしい方だ。
落ちる。
捕まれ。
羽まで生えんのか、おめえはよ。
不要化の魔界植物だ。3人はちょっと重いが、なんとか飛べるだろう。
邪魔見やがれ。てめえは真っ逆さまだ。トマトみたいに潰れちまえ。何？
天使は神の使いとされているが、それは大昔俺のように聖光旗をまとった者を見た民が神への畏敬の念からそう考えたのだろう。火の究極は自然との融合だ。魔界の風は少々扱いづらいが。
何でもありだぜ、あの野郎も。
いいさ、ここまで来たら逃げる気はない。
決着をつけてやる。
この美しい森を傷つけたくない。あそこで勝負を決めよう。
断種台の丘か。最後の戦いにはもってこいだ。
行くぜ。
一つ言っておくと、負けを覚悟で戦うことを俺は潔しとは思わない。しかし個人を思う君たちの気持ちに俺も誠意で応えよう。
今さらこんなんでビビるかい。でうわ
Is this man transforming?
気候遠い
Okay.
高めた木は物質と化し、思考の武器にも究極の防具にもなる。クラマ君、君のその白装束とまあ似たようなものだ。
明らかにレベルが違うと言いたげだな。
やめろヒエ2発目だぞ。
本当に後のことは考えていないようだな。
He ain't playing no games. Eee. Bruh. I mean, I know that they don't have a standard chance, because I mean, he's S class level. They're just like A class.
なんて野郎だ。
生地半端に強いと無残だな。無意識でも防ごうとする。お前たち気の毒だが楽に死ねないよ。
圧倒的な力を見せつける潜水。魔界においてもその力は絶対のものなのか。そして比叡、鞍馬、桑原にはもう祐介の敵を討つことはできないのか。
I don't know. Alright, let's get to the next one, man. That is crazy, though. That is crazy, I have to say. I just don't understand, like, I'm pretty sure some things are gonna become clear. But it seems like your boy Yusuke has kicked the bucket for real. You know? That's weird, but it is what it is.
潜水との戦いの果てに浦飯祐介は死んだ。そして境界トンネルが開いたことによって
Right now I'm kind of like trying to like maneuver and to see what's really going to happen, because Kuwabara, Kurama, and Hiei stands no chance against Sensui. So I'm not looking forward. I'm just looking to see them get their ass whooped. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? That's about it.
Namaji 半端に強いと無残だな。無意識でも防ごうとしてしまう。お前たち 気の毒だが楽には死ねないよ。
楽に死のうなんて思っちゃいねえよ。せめて死んだ恨めしの弔いによ、てめえの威張り腐ったその面切り刻んでやりてえだけだ。
Maybe the dimensional blade can cut him. I don't know. Boo-chan is probably dead.
ケイコちゃん、落ち着いてちょうだい。
What?
追いましょう、ケイコちゃん。おかしい。
どうしました？
心臓はすでに停止しているのに、ユウスケの霊体が上がってこない。
それはどういうことなんです？
普通は死ぬと自然に霊体が上がってくるものなのだ。
That's
じゃあ
true.
死んでないってことですか？
いや、死んでいるのは間違いない。だからおかしいのだ。
Oh.
今度は何なんですか？
Oh, damn. Okay, Power Rangers. Get to work.
なんだあいつら。
霊界特別防衛隊。霊界の軍隊。その中でも彼らはえりすぐりの戦士たちだ。人間界と魔界を行き来する穴が通じてしまったこの緊急事態に、霊界はとっておきのエリート戦士たちを派遣してきおった。それほどに今は非常事態だということだ。
王鵬、総来、斎藤、3人で魔界の穴を塞げ。どのくらいかかる
？3人がかりで10日ほどかかります。
？1週間でやれ。
了解。
よし、すぐかかれ。両妃、臨杯、春巡。3人は空間で待機。妖怪が来たら始末しろ。
了解。
小閻魔様、お怪我は？
大丈夫だ。
一度霊界へ戻りお休みください。
そうはいかん。わしはこれから魔界へ行く。
あなた様は霊気を使い果たし、冷静な判断力も欠いておられます。閻魔大王様のご命令です。お戻りください。
親父の命令でも聞けんな。ここはわしの全責任をかけて行動する。
辛いものを見ることになりますぞ。
何？どういうことだ？
大王様、今何とおっしゃいました？
人間界の治安維持のため特別措置の行使を許す。浦飯祐介を抹消しよう。
Oh shit, why?
浦飯祐介は小閻魔様が任命した霊界探偵。人間界のためにこれまで数々の任務をこなしてきた男です。
仕方なかろう。奴には魔族の血が流れ。
Demon? What?
魔族。
Demonkin? So Koenma doesn't know?
小僧、離れろ。
何をする？
浦飯祐介を抹消します。
何？
浦飯祐介は魔族の子孫です。
Who the hell is Demonkin? Who, who is Demonkin? Oh shit. Okay, so alright. Okay, so let me have a little theory session right here. So my theory is that okay, so this has a lot to do with Pooh, obviously. I'm wondering if the true identity of Pooh was supposed to be a demon. Is that what really was? I mean, depending on the deeds that you do is what's supposed to hatch from the egg, right? And we got Pooh-chan. So my thing is, like, why are they saying that he's a descendant of Demonkin? Does that mean that he's a descendant of some demon or something of this sort? But okay, let me allow them to explain. Right.
そうです。祖母も祖父も人間です。その前もその前も人間ですが。
Okay, what are you trying to say then?
魔族大覚醒。
その通りです。永久以上の妖怪だけができる人間との遺伝交配。浦飯祐介には魔族大覚醒によって受け継がれた魔族の血が流れているのです。
覚醒遺伝。一人の人間のある遺伝情報がその子供には伝わらず、一代隔てた孫に伝わる遺伝である。魔族大覚醒とは、覚醒遺伝の極端な形で何十代も後の子孫に魔族特有の遺伝子が伝達される。魔族はこれを意図的に起こすことができるのである。
先祖の素性も極めて巧妙に細工されていました。彼が一度死んだ時にはまだ魔族として生まれ変わるに 耐えうる能力も器もなかった。それが発見の遅れの原因です。我々は彼を霊界探偵として蘇らせたことで魔族になる手助けをしてしまったのです。今回裏飯と境界トンネルが微量の同調を示したことに大王様が気づかなければ手遅れになったでしょう。皮肉なことだが、本来なら魔界への穴は潜水ではなく、
So there were signs of it. Wait a second. Hold on, cause I need to understand this, Joe. Let's pull that back. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of stuff that happen in anime, a lot of times it's gonna be quick like this. As what I was. I mean, it just so happens that it's happening here, in this episode, where he's probably going to get a power up, right? But at the same time, it's like, you know, when I was talking about how a lot of people disagree, a lot of people say it's an asshole. When Naruto and Sasuke got their powers at the, you know, close to the end of the war, before Kaguya appeared, when they went up against Madara, right? A lot of people disagree, and I'm like, there's so much context that was leading towards that if you actually was paying attention. And that's why I want to pay attention here, because I know that Yusuke is going to get a power up. He didn't die. This is what they've been talking about for the last 2 episodes. He didn't, well, for this episode, he didn't die, right? And now they're trying to explain this demonkin thing, right? And even though this, you know, a lot of people is going to say, why didn't they bring this up before? Or why wasn't this, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you are looking at all the flashbacks, they're basically now showing you, you know, what has been leading up to what we're about to see. So I want to take all of this in, because I don't want to miss any of this explanation, because, you know, a lot of people, what they do is they don't pay attention to the explanation, but they just say, oh, so all of a sudden he's just, you know, super powerful or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I didn't. There's something that the guy said. What? No way. Oh, so. Okay.
まだ人間界と魔界に結界が張られていなかった頃、魔族が人間に植え付けた忌むべき力。
Okay.
彼に宿っている。
何を言ってるんだあんたら。浦飯さんが今まで誰のために戦ってきたと思ってるんだ。人間界のために、霊界のために、こんなになるまで戦い続けてきたのに、手厚く葬るならまだしも。抹消だと魔族の血が入ったからといってそれが何だって言うんだ。
バカ野郎、それが一番重大なことなんだ。このままだと浦飯は潜水以上に厄介で危険な存在になるんだ。
Oh, damn.
一度死んだユウスケを蘇らせ、霊界探偵をやらせておいて、今度は抹殺するというのか。いいか、全てをやらせてきたのは我々霊界だぞ。ユウスケと一緒に働いてきた桑原たちは潜水と共に魔界へ行ったままだ。置き去りにするというのか。絶対に許さん、大竹。ごめん。
Damn, these guys, they're like the spirit police. They just tasering people out here, you know what I mean?
裏飯が
まずい。あれはもはや人の霊気ではなく妖気。覚醒が始まった。
Listen, I know. I know. Okay, I know. I know there's a lot of people that's gonna say this is an asshole. You get what I'm trying to say? Because it was never mentioned before. And anime does this all the time. There were, if you look at all the flashbacks while this guy was explaining, they're trying to explain this thing to you. There's anime out there that doesn't explain power-ups, i.e. Dragon Ball Z. Let me not say Dragon Ball Z. Just Dragon Ball in a whole. They don't explain power-ups, okay? So I'm happy when I get some sort of explanation towards a power-up. Don't have to be a training montage or anything like that, because they are going to be things that happen in anime that you've never seen before, i.e. Demon Slayer do show up doing it in 11th form of water breathing. Did we know that? Urukadaki, is that his name? Urukadaki, if I can remember that correctly. Urukadaki, the one that trained Tanjiro, right? He told Tanjiro that there's only 10 forms of water breathing, right? But for some reason, the dude has created an 11th form, Total Calm, right? I think that's what he called it, Total Calm, right? An 11th form of water breathing, his own form that he created. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, how many times did we see that guy before he showed up and did that? Once? When he saved Tanjiro in the first episode of the series? I mean, come on, guys, because I know the comments are gonna come in saying that this is an asshole. I know it. I just know that it's gonna come. And this is a thing when it comes on to anime. People, it's like sometimes people just can't enjoy it for what it is. And I'm not saying you can't criticize it, but when there's context and when you totally understand, from him explaining that, I understand where they're coming from. Now, I don't know nothing about, I don't have any history lessons about that stuff, but you know what I'm saying? If you put it in the context of real life, they are stuff that will skip generation, genetic diseases, stuff like that will skip generations. You get what I'm trying to say? So it is not so far-fetched to think that something happened or somebody, some demon had some relation and it stayed dormant until it got to Yusuke in his line of genetics. It is not that far-fetched. You get what I'm saying? Yes, you might be saying, why now? You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't this? But it was slowly awakening from all the shots that they were showing you, all the things that they're showing you, all the flashbacks with the big ass bird coming out of him as spirit energy and all that stuff. He was slowly awakening, and now is the time. And that's all I have to say. Cause I know everybody's gonna be like, no, I think Pooh is coming. Yep. Yo. Yo, Pooh looking saucy though.
なんだおめえ、ちょっと見ねえうちにでかくなったな。途中からだが話は聞こえてたぜ。俺が魔族の子孫だって。道理で気分がすっきりしてるわけだぜ。生まれ変わったってわけだ。
なんという容器。
あ、ユウスケ。
隊長、もはや我々の霊力ではこいつに太刀打ちできません。
こいつ誰のことだてめえ。図が高いぞ。
Bow your head. Yusuke is just playing with him, man.
貴様らに俺の真の姿を見せて。
I knew it. I knew he was playing with him.
桑原たちはもう魔界だな。よし、急がねえとな。今のあいつらじゃ、あの潜水の相手はちょっときついだ。
待て、お前は一体。
なんだよ、うっせえな、てめえ。食っちまうぞ。
お前は一体どういうつもりで魔界へ行くのだ。
寝ぼけてんじゃねえぞ、こら。俺は浦飯祐介だ。生き返ろうが生まれ変わろうが他のなんでもねえ。
Straight up. I'm not gonna change him.
貴族か知らねえがな。こちとら潜水ぶっ倒す大目標に何の変わりもねえんだ。
ユウスケ、わしも行くぞ。
なりません。これ以上大王様の命令に背くことなど。
Man, if you
うるさいよ、てめえ。
隊長、隊長、
隊長。
Let's go, Pooh. Woo!
おやみにとけ。海でも感動でも好きにしてくれとな。
見たらい、言ってください。出発だ。
ユウスケ、このまま人間界へ戻れんかもしれんぞ。
あとだ、あとあと。まことはな、潜水ぶっ倒してから考えな。
それでこそお前だ。
へ、気持ち悪いぜ。頭でも打ったんじゃねえのか。急げ、プー。待ってろよ、潜水。
妖怪が来たら退治しろって言われたが一匹も来ねえぜ。
来るはずがないさ。途中で俺たちの凄まじい霊気に気づいて慌てて引き返してるんだろう。我々特防隊の手にかかれば永久妖怪とて無事には済まん。
また妖子を追い詰めた時の自慢話か。聞き飽きたぜ。
待って、ものすごい陽気が近づいてくる。
何？
人間界の方からだ。バカな。なぜ人間界から妖気が来るんだ。
オラオラ、どけどけ。
今のは浦飯祐介。
小山様も。
抹消に失敗したんだ。それにしても今の揚力。
ああ、桁違いだ。 苦しめてすまなかったな。
さっさとやれ。貴様は運がいい。
今はお前の力が上だった。それだけのことだ。そして 界ではそれが全てだ。
すまねえ恨めし。こいつめちゃ強いわ。
楽にしてやるよ。
なんだこのすごい容器は。穴の方から向かってく。まさか。
待たせた。さあ続きをやろうぜ。
究極の闘気を操る人間潜水と魔族として覚醒したユウスケ。果たして2人の戦いの結末はどうなるのか。
I mean, I mean, it's just, it's interesting. It's interesting because the thing about it is this happens in anime a lot. And you can agree with it, you can disagree with it. All I know, shit is fire. That's all I'm gonna say. This is, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, guys. I don't think this is an ass pull. And I know a lot of people is going to say it is. You get what I'm saying? I can tell because I've been around anime long enough to know, things that people agree with versus what they disagree with. And most of the times, you know what I'm saying, when you're watching something that's a very comprehensive story, that you've been following, you want everything to fall in place. You know what I'm saying? You want everything to fall in place. I've fallen victim to it, i.e. Game of Thrones Season 8. You get what I'm saying? You want everything to fall in place. You want everything to go away where you can be satisfied, where you can be at a place where it's like, I'm happy it ended like this. You get what I'm saying? I am by no means not satisfied with the ending of Naruto. I might disagree with the fact that Madara was not the final villain of Naruto, but at the same time, I never looked at it and be like, well, now I hate the series because of Kaguya. Like, all in all, in my opinion, you get what I'm saying? It was a great series. For me, story-wise, it was a great series. There was some retcons, there was some ass pulls. Yes, things about it that I did not like. But all in all, I enjoyed the series for what it is. Yes, you might be looking at this and say, oh, so somebody, because he's the main character, they had to power him up somehow to take out Sensui after Sensui killed him, basically. You know why I don't mind that? And it's the same thing in Naruto, where, listen, man, and another thing too, I see people review One Piece and they make it seem like One Piece's story is so unblemished. One Piece is one of the most drawn out series ever. You get what I'm saying? And there are things about that series that I don't like. You get what I'm saying? That I don't like. It's not perfect. And a lot of people want to make it seem like One Piece is like the most perfect story ever told in manga history. And it's not. There's a ton of stuff about it that sucks. Like, really sucks. Yes, they have some real emotional moments, and overall the series is really good. But there are things about it that I don't like. It's the same thing. A lot of people, I keep recalling this moment because it's a moment that I think everybody knows about when it comes to Naruto, with Sasuke and Naruto almost dying. Right? All of the spiritual stuff. Older people that have died, leaving their presence to appear to, in seals and stuff like that. You also got to understand that the Nine Tails existed inside of him. So I didn't have a problem with the Sage of Six Paths showing up and talking to Naruto, and also the Sage of Six Paths showing up to talk to Sasuke in that moment. I had no problems with it. Yeah, it might seem off to you, but there's a lot of spiritual elements throughout Naruto that explained him showing up like that. But if you guys want to make it seem like no, it shouldn't have happened as an ass pull just to make the main characters, overpowered or OP or whatever, you can go with that theory. I'm not gonna go with that theory. In the instance where you're talking about Yu Yu Hakusho and this situation right here, I think maybe if I should throw, you guys who are gonna have a bone to pick with this, is I think mainly probably is because of how quick it happened. You get what I'm saying? Basically 2 episodes, we're given some information in 1 episode. All of a sudden we gonna have Yusuke versus Sensui. Let's be honest. If it's not Yusuke, who is it going to be? None of these 3 guys, Hiei, Kurama, or Kuwabara, can't beat Sensui. Like, if that had happened, then I would have had a problem because this guy just beat Yusuke. Like, who, you get what I'm saying? It wouldn't have made sense unless some other person is going to show up and beat Sensui, or they're going to pull some ridiculous thing where some other class of demon comes and just stabs him in the back or something like that. Would you be happy with that ending? No, I'd rather something like this, and they tried their best to explain it. Togashi tried his best to explain it. Yes, it could have been a better setup. Yes, I agree with you. It could have done better. But there were foreshadowing before, as they've tried to show. They were trying to show all of this. Even if he had this idea from the very first day he started this manga and start writing this manga, yes, it could have been a better setup. I agree with that. They could have set this up better. But as I said before, a lot of people, they like things to be ingrained and don't go against the grain, and everything just got to be perfect. It's really hard to write a story, and make it absolutely perfect, especially something that is ongoing. Look at Harry Potter today. It's trash. Harry Potter back in the day, that was a hell of a story, my guy. That was a hell of a story. You know what I'm saying? But look at it today. It's trash. People don't even want to buy the books anymore. And that's what I'm trying to say. Something that's ongoing is hard for somebody. Sometimes writers, they don't know how to call it quits. You get what I'm saying? They don't know what. Sometimes the ending of a story is one of the hardest things to come up with if you haven't established that from day one. And sometimes it's even hard to even get there based on what you start writing towards that end. You're like, man, I can't do this now because this is the ending I wanted. But if I do this now, it's going to contradict a lot of stuff that I did while getting to this ending. So you also got to put those things into context, guys, and take it from somebody that's been around people, writers, and all this. That stuff is not easy for them to do. But at the same time, that don't mean we can't call out their faults. That don't mean we can't say, hey, that was trash. You get what I'm saying? That don't mean we can't say that. But at the same time, we also got to understand that it's not easy what they do. It is not easy what they do. I love good writing. I appreciate good writing. And I've always said that Togashi is a freaking genius. The stuff that he comes up with for these stories that coming from Hunter x Hunter and to this, I don't think this is as good as Hunter x Hunter because Yu Yu Hakusho is not in my top 5. You get what I'm saying? But Hunter x Hunter is, right? Even now, up until this moment, the only thing that I've really given Yu Yu Hakusho is that I think, in my opinion, that the tournament arc in this story was the best I've ever seen in any anime, bar none. You get what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I've yet to see how they end this. I mean, we got probably around, I want to say 20 more episodes to go. So, to me, I don't have an issue with what they did here. Yes, he could have taken more episodes to explain this. Now, what I want you guys to do is, guys, send me the explanation in the manga pages. Put it down in the comment section. Help me out. You get what I'm saying? I could go look for it myself. You get what I'm saying? But I want you guys to help me out. Be involved. Be involved. Your boy is lazy. Send it to me in the comment section. Let me see what it's like in the manga when he explained this, because that I would really appreciate that. Because maybe the anime just did a very bad job of explaining it and made it seem like, or maybe they just compacted it of the explanation. But to me, it was explained well, but maybe in the manga it's even better, because usually the Naruto manga is way better than the anime. Don't get that shit twisted. It's way better than the anime. The anime did a very bad job in explaining a lot of things compared to what the manga did. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of censorship too that happened in the anime that didn't happen in the manga. They censored the manga for later editions, but the older version, the original versions of Naruto, some brutal stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some brutal stuff happened. You know what I mean? And I realized that they censored a lot of it because they wanted to ship it west and stuff like that, and I get it. But that's all I have to say. These were two very good episodes. I appreciated them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch 2 more episodes. So I'll see you guys for that. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment, and also subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Everybody Reacts, and I'm out. Peace.